Welcome to Wheels 4 Drive. You know, it's easy to get lost in the sea of SUVs out there, right? But every now and then, one vehicle steps out of that crowd and catches our attention. Today, we're talking about the 2025 Nissan Rogue, a crossover that's got a lot more up its sleeve than you might think. So what makes the Rogue stand out? What can it offer to those of you looking for something more than just a set of wheels to get from point A to point B? Let's dive deep and see why this SUV deserves your attention. First off, what do you want in an SUV? Is it about power, comfort, style? Or maybe it's about being reliable on a long road trip, tackling your daily commute with ease, or handling a bit of rough terrain when you're in the mood for adventure. Well, the Rogue checks a lot of these boxes, and we'll break down exactly how it does that, starting with the basics. You've been inside an SUV, right? Some feel like just another car, and others, like the 2025 Nissan Rogue, make you feel like you're sitting in something a class above. Imagine this: upscale interior design, modern materials, and thoughtful storage throughout. It doesn't just feel functional, it feels luxurious in a way that may surprise you. Even the seating is worth talking about. Comfort that's built to make long drives less of a chore and more of a pleasure. And it's not just about soft seats. This cabin is designed to be peaceful. Nissan went above and beyond to minimize road noise, meaning you can enjoy quiet conversations, your favorite tunes, or just some relaxing silence. Sound good so far? Let's keep going. Tech lovers, this is where the Rogue shines. Picture this: a large 12.3-inch touchscreen, Google-based software, seamless integration with your smartphone, and even an available head-up display. You've got all the modern conveniences, and it's wrapped up in a sleek, intuitive system. Want directions? Google Maps has you covered. Want to change your tunes? Apple CarPlay and Android Auto make it easy. What about for those of you who love listening to music on the go? The available Bose sound system takes care of that, filling the cabin with rich sound. Everything is at your fingertips, giving you control without being overwhelming. But is tech everything you look for in a car? Sometimes it's what's under the hood that really matters. So let's talk about performance. Here's where things get interesting. The Rogue isn't designed to be a sports car. It's built for comfortable, reliable, and efficient driving. But let's be real. 201 horsepower from a turbocharged 1.5-liter 3-cylinder engine might not seem like much compared to some competitors, especially if you're eyeing something sportier like a Mazda CX-50 or a Volkswagen Tiguan. But Nissan's engineers didn't just toss in any engine. This little turbo is refined, and while it won't get your heart racing on a twisty back road, it will get you where you need to go with ease. It's also smooth, and most importantly, quiet. Do you think quiet performance matters? Some might crave the roar of a powerful engine, but others want a peaceful cabin, especially for those long highway hauls or even the everyday grind of commuting. If you fall into that second category, you'll appreciate the Rogue's serene interior while the engine hums away almost unnoticed. Speaking of cruising, let's touch on efficiency. With fuel prices fluctuating all the time, every mile per gallon matters. The Rogue is rated at up to 37 miles per gallon on the highway with front-wheel drive. That's impressive for an SUV of this size. Even with all-wheel drive, it's still a solid 35 miles per gallon on the highway. If you're thinking about the environment or just saving money on gas, these numbers are pretty appealing, right? But remember, as with any vehicle, real-world driving can differ from official estimates. For instance, in our tests, the Rogue with all-wheel drive returned 31 miles per gallon on the highway, a little shy of its promise, but still not too shabby. Now, if you're the adventurous type, the 2025 Rogue has something special for you, the Rock Creek Edition. Ever thought about tackling off-road paths or just want that rugged, adventure-ready look? This package is for you. You get all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack for your gear, and even a hill descent control system for those steeper paths. So, is it worth it? For those who want their Rogue to do more than city streets and suburban driveways, definitely. These upgrades offer practical benefits without having to add all the extras yourself. Okay, now let's talk about safety and driver assistance. Ever found yourself tired on a long trip and wish the car could just handle the tedious parts of driving? The 2025 Rogue has you covered with ProPilot 2.1, Nissan's advanced driver assistance system. It can handle speed, braking, and even lane control on the highway. So, while you're still in charge, it can help take the edge off those long drives. Not only that, but a new 360-degree camera system ensures you've got eyes on every side of the vehicle, making parking and maneuvering in tight spaces a breeze. Feeling a bit more confident about driving now? Nissan keeps it flexible with the Rogue, offering various trims to suit different needs and budgets. The base S trim is there for those who want the essentials, but if you're looking for a good balance of features and price, the mid-level SV is a solid option. The SV trim gives you 18-inch aluminum wheels, remote start, a power-adjustable driver's seat, and a 360-degree camera system, all while keeping the price reasonable. But if you're in the market for something with a bit more luxury, the Platinum trim is where things get premium with leather seating, upgraded tech, and more. So, what's your budget? Would you go for the essentials or splurge for that top-end luxury feel? Let us know in the comments. Here's the big question. Is the 2025 Nissan Rogue the right SUV for you? If you're looking for something sporty, it might not check all your boxes. But if you want an SUV that's comfortable, efficient, and packed with tech, one that can handle your daily drives and occasional weekend getaways without breaking the bank, the Rogue is definitely worth considering. What do you think? Is the Rogue the kind of SUV you'd take for a test drive, or are you leaning towards something else? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Before we wrap up, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Wheels 4 Drive for more daily content. We've got plenty of exciting reviews, comparisons, and tips coming your way. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.